This is video journal number 11. What we've recently gone over in class were mainly the growth patterns of shapes, figures, while also coming up with an equation that helps describe the growth pattern of a sequence of a shape. And after starting off with a simple shape or a set of lines to represent one figure, we increased that figure multiple times and used that pattern to come up with an equation that could give you the number of the perimeter of that figure. Today we're going to talk about growth patterns of a sequence of blocks. We want to find out what equation describes the growth pattern of this sequence of blocks. So the sequence of blocks over here, we have 4 figures. The first figure has 1 block, the second figure has 5, third has 9, and the fourth figure has 13 blocks. Over to the left we have a little table to represent that. And now we need to figure out what equation best describes this pattern. Let's let x represent the figure number. So if x is equal to 1, then this only represents this one figure, but this one figure only has 1 block. And if we let x equals 2, we have that same first block with 1 column of 4 blocks. And if x equals 3, we see that there's a second column of 4 blocks added. So we have 2 columns of 4 blocks plus that 1 repeating block. And then if x is equal to 4, we see an additional row of 4. So we have 3 whole columns of 4 blocks with the repeating first block. So what's the pattern here? In all the figures we can see that there is always going to be that one block. So that's what we have first that we see is our 1 repeating block. And again, looking at the different figures, we have the repeating 1 block and then the columns. So as you can see, we're going to always have 1, but the columns are always 1 less than the figure number. So 1 less would be x minus 1. So x minus 1 will tell us the number of columns we have in each figure. And in each column we have 4 blocks. So 1 less than the figure number is our number of columns, but we have 4 blocks in each column, so we want to times 4. There. So 1 plus x minus 1 times 4 is our formula to help describe this growth pattern of the sequence of block figures. And another way of looking at this is that each figure is increasing by 4 blocks. This creates a linear relationship